Harry Om, Namaste, and hope everyone's having a beautiful evening. As promised, we're going to be talking about life experiences and how those experiences were turned into wisdom, which can be applied in daily life. Now, how do we do that? How do we begin to understand the different elements that make up our whole entire being? How do we begin to communicate with it? How do we have a deeper connection with it? This is a self-discovery journey of self-realization, of self-actualization. This can only be done by first practicing asanas, which allows your body to relax and open up and for you to understand different part of your physical being. The next stage will be learning how to meditate, because meditation allows you to understand the nature of the mind. It allows you to connect to it on a deeper level. It allows you to tame your ego personality, and it allows you to stop all the chatter inside your mind. It allows you to keep your mind in stillness, to learn how to focus the mind in order to recognize and begin to work in unison with the rest of the body, meaning the physical, emotional, and the spiritual being that all resides in the one body. Now you move into the more important and potent part of a yoga practice, learning pranayama. Pranayama allows you to control the emotional body, for it is the emotional body that moves the mind into action. Whatever you feel, whatever your cells are vibrating on, is what's going to allow the mind to manifest. Therefore, understanding how the emotional body works, which is energy in motion, learning the nature of prana, which is the energy that allows the body to move, that feeds the cells, that moves the mind into action. It will allow you to control all the overwhelming urges of desires. By learning to practice pranayama correctly, you will be able to learn how to control your emotional body. Your emotional body is that moves the mind into action. It is the power, the electricity that makes your whole body move, think, believe, and act in accordance with your karma. Therefore, learning how to quiet the mind first, and then learning how to control your emotional body through pranayama allows you to become a very powerful being who is able to be aware of their surroundings, of their internal and external surroundings, and be in control of their desires and how they wish for these desires to manifest. Therefore, the first thing a human being must do before they embark on any relationship or a path which leads them to success, they must understand that the whole point of the life experience on this earth is to understand who we are, what we are, and our relationship to everything that surrounds us, from objects to life itself, to situation and circumstances, to human beings. And this allows you to grow and transform as a human being. Although most human beings get stuck in a certain cycle in their lifetime and then repeat that cycle over and over again, then take note that there are techniques that allows you to stop the cycle and allows you to snap out of it, because the whole point of that cycle was to teach you a lesson. And since you're not learning the lesson, it keeps repeating the lesson over and over and over again until you learn it in many different ways, in many different formats. So the point is, if you wish to attract everything that you desire, you must first understand what it is that you desire. You must first understand your true nature. You must first understand your personal truth. Because if you do not know that, and you're running aimlessly and attracting all different types of experiences, in the end, it will be a very painful uphill struggle in order to find exactly what you want, because you keep trying a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and nothing is working. You need to find the thing that works for you. So why take the long way around? There's a much shorter way. Sit down with yourself. Begin meditating, even though most people don't seem to think that it is a very necessary part of daily life. Just like your physical body needs to eat, sleep, and breathe, your emotional and mental body, as well as your spiritual, also need to breathe, to rest, and to eat. And the food for all those other three that we neglect throughout our entire life is a yoga practice, breathing techniques, meditation, and sitting down and contemplating and analyzing the information correctly in order to either store it for future references or release it because it no longer resonates with you and therefore should not be stored inside the body or the mind or the heart or in any other organ.